Nothing was given to me on a platter, and nothing will be given to you on a platter. And the expectation should not be that it should get any easier. Because the easiest thing would be to stay at home, no? The first film, though, everyone loved me. I think the second or third film, some reviewer wrote that Huma Qureshi is 5 kilos too fat to be a mainstream heroine. I've been working for 10 years.
They actually said.
Yes. Pasand aaya?
बहुत पसंद आया है.
Superwomaniya Show.
You know, we are privileged to get that kind of push from our families. फिर आप big bad world में जाते हो और यहाँ पे the Bollywood industry जिसके अपने इतने notions हैं, इतने stereotypes हैं, उसे deal करने में did you have to fight those biases? We're still talking about equal pay. You know, we're still talking about women after a certain age getting the roles that they deserve. एक ageism है, एक sexism है. वो आपने जो first hand करा, did anybody handhold you or you?
Nothing was given to me. Nothing was given to me on a platter, and nothing will be given to you on a platter. And the expectation should not be that it should get any easier, because the easiest thing would be to stay at home, no?
Yeah.
That's the easiest thing to do, is not to go out there, not to fight and not to hustle and not to make something for yourself. If you're going to go out there, then you have to, you know, fight your own battles. And of course, nothing is going to be given to you on a platter. I derive strength from the fact that everything I've achieved in my life, I've done it on my own, as opposed to somebody making it happen for you. Whether it's been auditioning, or whether it's been figuring out, or whether it's been being part of successful films and learning how to deal with the success and the fame and the press and the fans and the whatever, or having a flop film and nobody answering your call and nobody like...
You faced that? You faced
Of course
like,
I have. Of course I have. I've been thrown out of films. I faced rejection, all of that. But again, do you allow yourself to become a bitter person because of it, or do you allow to be, let that be a teaching and smile and be like, okay, I understand it, it's okay, I'm a grown-up girl, I can deal with it. Moving on.
Moving on, well, Maharani too. Okay, this is such a meaty role, and you're headlining the project. Season 1 की थी तारीफें हुई, अब season 2 यहाँ पे. How do you feel as an actor? Are you finally like, you know what, I've got the role that I really want?
It's definitely been a game changer for me. I think people in the industry and the audiences woke up and be like, oh my God, she can really act. And she's really committed to doing something. So definitely in terms of all the films I'm doing now and we will release subsequently are far more meatier, far more in tune to how the kind of work I'd like to do. And I think definitely Maharani has been a game changer in that sense for me.
You know, and हमारी ये conversation चल रही थी where you made this very important point कि this was a role जिसके लिए मुझे de-glam करना पड़ा, and like how, okay, 3 बच्चों की माँ, no makeup, all of that. And I want you to speak about this because मुझे पता है कि इतने मेरे listeners हैं, and most women, we are made to feel very conscious about how you're looking. जैसे आपने बोला, everybody has an opinion. And आप तो एक ऐसी industry से हैं where so much dependent on how you're looking, what you're projecting. तो आपके वो insecure moments होते थे कभी कि यार
During Maharani?
During Maharani or even otherwise, that, you know, I mean, do I fall in line or...
But I don't want to fall in line, do you not? I mean, I've been working here for 10 years. When I came to the industry, I think my first film, though, everyone loved me. I think the second or third film, some reviewer wrote that Huma Qureshi is 5 kilos too fat to be a mainstream heroine. I've been working for 10 years.
They actually said...
Yes. I've been working for the last 10 years as a leading lady in this industry. I run my career very happily, so I don't think it's affected my life at all. That's his opinion, and I don't really care about his opinion because it's not paying my bills. You know, my life and my hustle and my career and my choices are paying my bills, and I'm very proud of everything I've been able to create because I've done it on my own. So his opinion of what a Hindi film heroine can look like, he can keep to himself.
Yeah, you've turned it on.
He can keep it to himself. It doesn't affect the price of onion in my life.
And with Maharani too, was that the catch also? That's the reason you said yes? Because ये इतना अलग है from all other
It came
leading...
to me at a time when COVID was happening and it was my first Zoom narration, and when I heard it, I was also looking for something different. Also COVID, what the pandemic did was it gave all of us so much time to think about who we were. A lot of self-reflection, who you are, what you want to do, where you want to go from there. And I realized that, you know, despite having been here, I was always playing by the rules. I was not really doing my own thing. And for me, I was like, okay, tomorrow if I die, like literally as this thing is that, what will I leave out in the world? Like what will people remember me by? Like Gangs of Wasseypur can't be the only thing they're like, oh my god, she was so amazing, because that was my first film. And did after that I get scared? And I asked myself these questions, and did after that I stop experimenting? Because if you asked anybody today wanting to debut, they'll be like, no, we'll wait for a big banner to launch us. They will not agree to be part of a 400 actor film as an ensemble thing to debut. But I did that, and I benefited from that. So for me, I was like, so what have I done after that? You know?
So in your life, risks have always
worked. I am that person who cannot do, I have to do each and every role that every other actress in this country is scared to do, because they want to, I don't know, always play it safe. I will be that person who will do that role that nobody else dares to do, and that's always paid off for me because I can.
That's so cool. Okay. Finally, and ye aapka message to my listeners and to my viewers. Like I said, somebody sitting in a small town right now, somebody who probably wants to one day become like Huma Qureshi. What will you tell them?
Please don't become like Huma Qureshi. She knows nothing. She's an idiot and a goofball. And right now she's very tired. But so don't be like Huma Qureshi. Each and every girl should be like themselves. You have to be you. Do not be like anybody, because you deserve better than that. You deserve you. So whatever you is, you have to experience that. You have to explore that. And don't let anyone put you in a box or tell you how you ought to think, dress, talk, behave, how much money you should make, what aspirations you should have, because that's their understanding of who you are. You are limitless and you have to explore yourself.
Perfect. I think that's the perfect note to end this interview on. Thank you so much, Huma.
Thank you.
It was an absolute pleasure.
Pasand aaya?
बहुत पसंद आया है.